All right, Chevra. Last week we learned the Noam Elimelech on Wednesday night, and maybe we should keep doing that. Why don't we add one more weekly shir to this mix? If anybody wants to sponsor this, we welcome that. You can reach out to me about that, but in general, let's just learn together. All right. Vayikchu li Terumah, and take for me an offering. The first Torah in Parshas Terumah, Perish Rashi's li Lishmi. Of course, very famously, Rashi says, "Take for me" means take for my name, because obviously, you can't give anything to God. So it's for the name of God that we're taking this offering. Nearly. So the Heilige Elimelech says like this. It seems to me like this: the tzaddik, behold, the righteous saint, al yedei oiskei b'Torah lishma, through the fact that he's studying Torah for its own sake, menadav is libo l'makom baruch hu, and he's offering his heart to the omnipresent one. May he be blessed. Blessed is he. Al yedei zehu morim amalas adinim l'sharsham. Because remember, this word Terumah that we translate as offering means something that's lifted up. So when the tzaddik, when the righteous person, through learning Torah for its own sake, what does he accomplish? He gives his heart to God. What does he accomplish? Umarim umalas adinim l'shorsham. He elevates, meaning lifts up and elevates the dinim, the strict judgments, to their root. Mamtikam sham, and he sweetens them there. Meaning he brings all these things back to God, who is really merciful and loving, and that the existence of the dinim is only really essentially somewhat of an illusion, and so he returns them to their source, which is mercy. Matikim shami, he sweetens them, and that accomplishes that there should be mercy and kindness. And the thing is, it's not to destroy the dinim, because they are of divine origin, but rather to sweeten them, to return them to what they're supposed to be, what they really are in their sweetened form. V'zev li Terumah, and that's what it means. Take for me a Terumah, an offering that's lifted up. As a Torah, and this vayikach, v'yikchu, lekach is a term of Torah, lekach tov. It means you should take and learn. Lekach means a teaching. It means you should. So taking means a teaching. You should learn the Torah. She'al yedei zeh yarimu li Terumah. That through this lekach, this taking, this study of Torah, there's an elevation. Li Terumah. For me, there's this elevation, this offering, but really means tarum means something that's lifted up. Dahainu she'alu as a dinim l'mayla, which means that he's lifting up the strict judgments above, laham tikam, to sweeten them. This is what Rashi explains, li lishmi. What does it mean to bring it up to me, bring it up to my name? Or it's l'loima Rashi zal meramesh shekoyel Torah. So Rashi explains that this is a reference to the Torah. Hishmais of Shel Kadosh Baruch Hu, which are the Torah and the names of God. The Talmud, Islamdu as a Torah lishma. So therefore, you should learn Torah for its own sake, for its name, right? The names are in the Torah. That's what this li lishmi. This for my name, for my name's sake. Lahamshich oisi lishmi, to bring me to my name. Dainu l'Torasi shu shmoisai, means my Torah, which are my names. V'zehu li lishmi. That is the meaning of to me, to my name. Lahamshich oisi l'shmi l'toirasi. What does it mean? To bring me up to my name, to my Torah, v'zosa Torah, and this Torah study, this devotional divine study, tifol amtokas adinim b'shorsham. That accomplishes that there should be sweetening of the judgments in their root. V'zeu shamar David HaMelech alav shalom eker l'kim aliyah. This is what King David said in the Psalms. I call unto God Most High, the l'kim aliyah hu olam aliyah. What does it mean, God Most High? That's the higher world. Asher mishamas cholos adinim. That's where there begins to be the strict judgments, because the name Elohim is a reference, could be to judges. Sometimes judges are called Elohim. And so it goes back to the beginning of the judgments. That tzaddik mamtik oisam tzarich amtikam sham b'shorsham. The tzaddik who wants to engage in hamtokas adinim, in sweetening the judgments, has to sweeten them in their root, bring them back up to their source. From David HaMelech alav shalom, this is what King David said in the Psalm, Eker l'kim alyon, I call unto God, which represents archetypically the strict judgments, alyon, to go up to the higher worlds. Not just God Most High, but to bring the name of God to the higher root. Meaning that I sweeten these judgments in the place that's called the Most High God. Lekel, and then it says to God, then again, automatically these become mercy and kindness. Because the name El is a name of kindness, as it says, the kindness of God is all day, and there it's Kel. Goimalai. And then it says it should complete upon me, or for me. So that means that automatically the kindness comes to me, to us down below. When we bring the dinim up high, we bring the kindness down below. And it completes upon me the mercy, and the kindness for Haven. You should understand this for Kala Haven. It should be easy to understand. Again, I'm not making big drushes here. One thing I want to say though, I was learning the Gemara of Basra. It was talking about Machlon and Chilion, and why Ruth, the whole story, and one of the things it says there is that the reason why they were punished was not even because they left Eretz Yisrael. It's a whole discussion. The first opinion is it's because they left Eretz Yisrael. The second opinion is no, they had no choice. They had nothing to eat. If they would have stayed if there was even bran to eat. It says if even there was the lowest quality foods, but they had no choice, so they left to save their own lives. They can't be blamed for that. So then, what are they blamed for? It says the Gemara, because they did not seek out mercy for their generation, because they did not pray for mercy upon their generation. And I think this is the way the Rebbe Melech is teaching us. This is the path to bring that mercy, is through Lila Shmi, Terumah, V'yikchu Terumah, that we lift up the dinim and bring them to their shorish, and through that we're bringing Rachmim and Chasodim down into this world. And so this is what, especially, we're in a similar type of generation, or moving toward that way, and so too we have to embrace this and understand that through learning Torah and prayer and devotion to God, we can sweeten these judgments and bring them back to their roots and bring kindness. And so we hope and pray to God that we should be worthy to that, to sweeten the judgments, to bring them back to the name of God, and to learn Torah Lishma, and to bring kindness onto this generation that needs it so desperately. Thank you for watching. God bless. Please like, share, and subscribe, comment. We'll see you all later. How do I turn this thing off? All right.